So I like a lot of things about Spider-Man. I know he's everyone's favorite Marvel hero. Shit, I don't blame him. He's mine. I like him because, you know, the charisma, the different attacks he used, the different suits, different storyline behind the suits. And he got aura. So much aura that all of his villains that he encountered throughout the years, throughout the games, they all teamed up to jump this nigga, bro, to defeat him. And that team was called the Sinister Six, who was led by Doc Ock. Yeah. Cool ass name. My boys going through it. The first Insomniac Spider-Man game. Oof. I like the overall thing called Sinister Six. Now people apply this to different things. Like I've seen on TikTok, they do this with WWE wrestlers. Like they name what's John Cena or Randy Orton Sinister Six, and they name iconic rivalries they had throughout their careers. So that's also similar concept, but a little bit different. And I was thinking it'd be cool to apply this to some of the characters I'm familiar with in fiction, like some anime characters, or even Mario. Or I was like, you know what? Hold on. You know who has a Sinister Six? Sonic the Hedgehog. Imagine we had a group led of villains or his rivalries, and they all come to jump him. And who would be in that Sinister Six? I thought that was a cool concept to come up with. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Oh, okay, now I think I'm gonna do two versions. One version being the team that's within the Sonic community, the Sonic franchise. And then I'm gonna do outside video game competitors and rivalries. I think y'all already know who I'm gonna include. First off bat, starting off with the characters in the Sonic franchise, safe to say I got number one.
I want
Eggman, bro. You already know you gotta put him as a rivalry for Sonic and villain for Sonic. And in fact, I'm gonna say that he's gonna lead the group. He's gonna lead the Sinister Six to try their best and defeat Sonic. Now, here's the thing too. I could make this easy and call it a fucking video and just say, you know what? I got Eggman and the Deadly Six. Sega already did his job for me, and go ahead and put these guys for Sonic Sinister Six. My fault. Okay, also trust me, they are nowhere near as cool as the Spider-Man Sinister Six, so I'm not gonna put them there. Okay, now I'm gonna come up with the names for the rest of the guys. Half of them was easy, other half I was thinking a little bit. Because, okay, the only way I guess this group would work is if we get a Sonic Forces type of thing where the four villains pulled up and was controlled by Eggman, and Sonic had face them. That's the only way this group could work. If they wasn't doing it without being mind control, then this shit would be raps from the start. I'm gonna tell you why later. So first we got Eggman, he's leading the group. Then I'm gonna add Metal Sonic, of course, Eggman creating him and always follow his orders. They also have a nice rivalry too throughout the years and different medias. Good pick for that. That's two so far. Now next, it's only right, I gotta put Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic number one rivalry throughout the years. The anti-hero. He's the Vegeta to fucking Sonic Goku. Sasuke to Naruto. Yeah, Sonic and Shadow is up there with the best rivalries in fiction, and they both have crazy dynamics, crazy feats, and they are both powerful as hell. They are 1-1. Okay, easy so far. These last three, a little tricky, okay? She's new, but I gotta put it from what she was doing in that IDW comics. Y'all know I'm about to say fucking Surge the Teneric. My girl, she gotta be in here, bro. She made a name for herself and legit was giving Sonic trouble towards the end of that fight, man. She had Sonic looking like these once again. Hey, I love this rivalry so much. I feel like all the new Sonic fans definitely love this new edition of her because she's the new modern age of Scourge in a way. So I also wanted to add Scourge in here too, but I was like, nah, it's kind of it's complicated. But yeah, but I gotta add another green. Okay, so my dumbass counted wrong. So I think I added 7 characters because I think I counted Eggman as a leader and I didn't count him as a Sinister Six, so that was dumb on me. But I'm gonna name the next person. I think I'm just taking him out the list because just forget about it. I named the next person. I think I said a green animal. It was Jet the Hawk. But I realized my next two after him are better picks. And really, once again, I forgot Eggman was on the team. Hey, if it was 7 Deadly Sins, then Jet would be in here. But since it's just 6, I like my other picks more than Jet. That's a shame too, because he's one of my favorites. But I feel like the other ones make more sense for me at least. So. Alright, that's it. Back to the video. Oh, whoa. The last two, I'm going to save the last one for a minute. It's kind of funny. The next one, I was deciding between these two, Knuckles and Chaos. I think in terms of rivalry and what I said earlier, being controlled, I think I'm going to have to give it to Knuckles, bro. Now, I know Knuckles is a Sonic friend. We get it. But they initially started out as arch nemesis because Knuckles and Eggman, he tricked Knuckles thinking Sonic and Tails after the Master Emerald, and you know how Knuckles don't play by his fucking Master Emeralds. They fought and it was on sight. So Plus the movie backed it up. The show showed it too, and like, you know, the game. Even though they friends now, hey man, at first it was bad blood, you know what I'm saying? And plus, you know, when people think about Sonic Rivals, they always like to mention Knuckles. They're one of his favorites. You know, I understand why. So I'm putting Knuckles for number 5. And now last but not least, number 6. I'm pretty sure y'all like, why not just put Chaos as number 6? Once again, I know. But then I thought about it. You know what?
Flashback.
I also wanted to add Scourge in here too, but I was like, nah, it's kind of like, it's complicated.
End of flashback.
All right. After further review, I've come to the conclusion that, fuck what this nigga talking about. Hey, Scourge is the final member of the Sinister Six. I'ma keep his name alive. He has to be in here. One of my favorite villains in the franchise, y'all know this. Him and Scourge is going back and forth. I remember this iconic panel right here. And once again, how Scourge dog walked everybody. He reached new heights. He's an unforgettable villain and rival and nemesis to fucking Sonic. I gotta give it to Scourge, man. He has so many iconic moments in the Archie comics. I gotta give it to him. The final member of the Sinister Six. Now, once again, they gotta be controlled by Eggman. You remember I said if they wasn't? Here's the thing. Shadow will eventually realize that, like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm not working for your bitch ass. Surge literally almost beat the shit out of his ass in the IDW comic. She's not working with him. And if Surge and Scourge, oh, that's a tongue twister, are on the same team, I could see them literally fighting each other off that. And, you know, Scourge is rebellious too. He won't work for Eggman. Yeah, it wouldn't work out if they had no mind control. And once Knuckles realizes Sonic's not the enemy here, it's him. I mean, it's Eggman. Then, like, yes, Knuckles won't be part of that shit too. It would just all be a mess. And I know y'all like, why you didn't include Blaze or Silver? I see them more as like a friend to Sonic in different medias. Blaze, people say she's a rival, like nemesis. No, she's not, bro. Like, when they encountered, like, they was friendly as hell. They're not enemies. And yeah, that is for the franchise-wise. So let me know what you think down below in the comments about this. What is your list? Is it similar to mine? I'd like to see what y'all talking about. Comment down below. And oh yeah, like in terms of power, yeah, Sonic will end up like these. Cause like, Scourge, Shadow, Knuckles, Surge, Metal Sonic all on one team. Yeah, GG's. Fucking super team. Warriors 2018 ass squad. But yeah, that is for inside the franchise with Sonic. Now let's do outside the franchise with game mascots, I guess. Oh, okay, this might be way faster than the other one because I feel like some of these y'all already know. But number 1, Mario. Come on, classic game rival throughout the fucking decades. These two were so big and they beefed so much that they had to join forces for the Olympic Games. Like, come on, we already know this, man. We got to put Mario as Sonic Sinister Six for like iconic rivalries. Might as well reiterate too. This is more like, not villain-wise, this is kind of like really rivalries. Like I'd say with the WWE shit. Yeah, these are kind of like, you know, rivalries, really. That's the emphasis. Number 1, Mario. Number 2, I got Crash Bandicoot. I feel like, was he inspired by Sonic? Yeah, I think he was for like mascot wise. So yeah, you know, perfect place for Crash Bandicoot. His wild ass. That'd be an interesting rivalry if they had like, if they did like a 1v1. Oh, that'd be great. Number 3, yo, and the glory here back again. So I was gonna put the character Knights, the underrated character. If you know, you know, and who was also created by Sega, and I was gonna add them to the Sinister Six lineup, but I was like, they're really considered friends. Plus, she is really underrated, kind of like an elite mythical pool. If you know about her, you grew up with them. So yeah, but anyways, I decided to have another foe for Sonic. I say he's a mascot, but he's definitely a character. I say that, and has so many similarities to Sonic. I am talking about the one, the only Son Goku. We gotta put him in here. They are made for each other. I would go more in depth of why they should be like, you know, foes in a way or rivals, but I talk about them a lot on this channel. So peep the vids of them going back and forth. Gotta add Goku for this one. So I'm replacing Knights with Goku. I mean, it's only right. You know, if I added Mario, I gotta add Goku in a way. That's 3 so far, right? Mario, yeah, okay, that's 3. Number 4, I don't know why I want to put this character here, but I guess maybe from like modern Smash Bros. Pac-Man is a pick for Sonic so many times. I don't know why. Why these two like so connected in a way, bro? I guess because like Pac-Man was probably like the biggest shit in the 80s and 90s, and Sonic probably got a little bit inspired from in a way. But they in each other games, like, bro. Pac-Man's in Sonic game, like, bro. It's but nah, I put Pac-Man here for like a rivalry in a way. Yeah, they are both connected. I gotta look into that more because that's just funny to me. I'm not bullshitting. You'll see more like connections when you look it up. Number 5, y'all know I ain't forget about him. Mega Man. Sonic and Mega Man are definitely rivals. Hell, if you've seen the comic crossover, look at this photo right here. It definitely be beefing low key, bro. Hey, I'm gonna cover this in a future video, hopefully before the year ends. That's one of my like hype videos to cover. I can't wait to do that. But yeah, they are rivalries. People know them from like this comic crossover. The whole world, like between these two characters, crossover in that comic, and there's so many different face-offs, moments. It's wild from what I've seen so far. So yeah, gotta put them here. And the last character, I don't know. Now, I'll probably be missing the character, y'all comment down below. But off the top of my head, it's another Capcom character. And I'm talking about Dante from Devil May Cry. These two are fucking so similar, bro. They have fucking cheesy lines. They do cool ass shit. They be ore farming. They are both radical. They both love fucking greasy ass food. Dante with pizza and Sonic with the chili dog. These two are so similar. I think that's why I like Dante a lot, because he reminds me of Sonic, but like times like 5. Plus they have different devil forms in a way. So yeah, that's my Sinister Six for other gaming franchise wise. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you have other ones? Like I know there's like newer versions that come out. Like you probably want to put Spyro for like a mascot for Sonic rival-wise. You probably want to put Klonoa. Is that the new one too? And that could be one. You know, it's a lot of different mascots that you could say for Sonic rival. But I feel like the one I named for like 6, it makes the most sense that I know off the top of my head, you know, for being a fan of different things so many years. So yeah, that's my Sinister Six for franchise-wise and outside of franchise-wise. Comment down below what you think. I hope you enjoyed. Till next time, I'm out. Peace. Subscribe. Bye.